Welcome back to the channel. Anybody in here yet? I do not know. But we are live, and it is Wednesday night, the last day of May. Got about 3 weeks until I head out to Ford Takeover. It starts on, the 23rd? I'll be there on the 21st, so 3 weeks. So I will probably say that the day Ford Takeover starts, which is a Wednesday, may or may not go live that day. We'll see. Depends on internet connection, all that fun stuff. But anyway, welcome to the channel if you're here. If you're not, you're missing out on a whole bunch of everything. That's what it is, everything and more. So not much going on this week other than, we had the Memorial Day weekend, a nice long weekend. Had one slight issue during the weekend when I got a call from the bank, and somebody had somehow gotten hold of my debit card information and taken pretty much everything I had out of the bank, and I'm still waiting on that to be put back. So that's always fun. They carded it as fraud, but they didn't stop it. So that's a real good one. They got. I'm not trying to rub anything in, Bama. You're not going this year? So, one of the few things I'll do this summer for fun, other than that, I'm just working all week or all summer. Lucky for me, Ford Takeover is like less than 2 hours away from here. It's not that far. Last year was the first year I was able to go, because before last year, Ford Takeover was like a 2+ day drive for me, and so I never made it before. Seems. What's up, Sublime? How you feeling today? Better? You have a good nap today? I was expecting that.
I was expecting that.
Saw you pop up. I was just waiting.
He's like, I had my finger on the trigger.
Yeah, I was sitting there waiting for it.
It's one of those things where it comes to me and getting tests done and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that would always try to expect the worst. This way, anything better than that is good.
Oh, yeah.
And I was expecting to hear, okay, you had a few polyps, or you had a shit ton of polyps, and we got to get them sent out to get tested for cancer. And I freaking wake up, and he's like, no polyps, you're great.
So same thing happened to me, and I was the same way. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad.
Yeah.
I know how I treat myself. I know how I live. This was not going to be good. And I wake up and it's like, oh, you're good. In fact, really good. And I was like, oh, great. Hey, Josh, how's it going?
What's up, Josh? Bam, are you still crying?
Of course he is. He hadn't come up on the panel yet to, hide his face behind the camera.
He needs a tissue. Yeah, I'm going to turn my camera in a second. I got to grab my hat.
Oh,
I was actually thinking about, I kind of cleaned my car off today, so it's nice and clean. But I was thinking about maybe just turning the camera on, putting it on my fridge, and I got to just spray some of the Avalon King spray ceramic on it to give it that baby's ass feel.
Get that nice. My car is dirty. I have to wash it. Doesn't matter anyway. Even when I wash it, it doesn't look great. And hit a curb in my my Focus today, and damaged the other passenger wheel. So now I have two
Oh my
damaged wheels
God.
on the passenger side.
How the hell did you hit a curb?
Going in around a Corvette, getting into the drive-through line at Walgreens, and their curbs are about 10 feet tall.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I couldn't see it. It's tall, but I didn't see it. I didn't realize I was that close to it. And I like the rim edge of my red rim and just rubbed it right down to the metal.
Oh God.
There's black paint underneath the red. Yeah. Well, actually, there might not be. I think they might have stripped them when they powder coated them.
What they might have did too is if they were doing them red, a lot of times they'll put a dark base primer underneath for the red to come out right.
Right. Well, it's a metallic red. I mean, I can't afford to get them fixed now, so it just kind of irritates me because now I've got two damaged ones. So they're coming off this week. I'm going to put my old stockers back on, which are in really bad shape. They're the ones that came with the car, but they've got much better tires on them. So,
dude, I've got a killer, and I mean killer wheel company that comes to your house. You know what I mean? You take the wheel off the car, they come to your house, you give them the wheel, the guy takes it into this freaking portable spray truck, dude. And freaking, I curb rashed one of my Roush wheels that was a metallic gray wheel. Dude, he fixed it so good you couldn't even tell it happened.
Yeah, yours were paint, weren't they?
I'm guessing, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
the actual
thing has to be fixed with powder coat. And
well,
in fact, I think they have to strip them.
yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, they were factory Roush wheels because there was the Roush Stage 3, so it came with the Roush wheels. So I don't know if they were powder coated or painted, to tell you the truth. But yeah, dude, like I said, you couldn't even tell it was curb rashed at all.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's like mine when I got them, they were in perfect shape. They were good. You know, they're OZ wheels.
Yeah.
So that I got them for a great price. Even after I paid for the powder coating, I think I got them for less than they were worth. But they were black when I got them, and I wanted them. It's a candy red metallic.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful color. But when they're clean, they look great. But now the two on the passenger side look like crap. And
yeah, that's another thing I have. Literally, within 4 minutes of my house is one killer powder coater.
Yeah. So, well, these were done in Tacoma, and they were, the good job was done on them, but it just pisses me off because I can't afford to get them fixed now, and I don't know where to get them done here, even if I did have the money. And
yeah.
It's just not going to happen. I guess maybe I'll go back to, Plasti Dip.
Well, could be worse. At least they're not bent.
Hey, little Booster, how's it going? Bass fishing.
What's up, Branson? Bama, I'm already past that, buddy. We're all good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already laying nice, robust farts. It's amazing what a good cleansing and cleaning out of the system will do for your fart program.
Oh, yeah. It's great. It's great.
It's almost like a new set of exhaust.
Got a new, what is that, straight pipe?
Yeah, pretty much.
Straight pipe.
No cats.
4 hours. So were you ready to eat when you got out of there?
Oh, dude, I went to my favorite breakfast place this morning. Had me some eggs, hash browns, bacon, toast. Oh, so good. And then I just got done eating Wingstop for dinner. Put down 10 wings, some fries, some carrots.
Hi, boy Fox. Welcome.
What's up, Joe? Jesus, dude. I looked up for 1 second. I looked down. There's 8 comments. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. People just talking to you. What's up, Blue? You need to go. You need to go outside. I have a dog coming to tell me she wants to go outside.
What's up, Joe? How's you doing, man?
You're right.
What are you talking about, Ranson, with the puke face? What you talking about, buddy? Sublime, what the hell you think?
Okay.
Think you run your soul by What's up, Mark? What do you think the Colonic is? Think you run your asshole by the car wash? Oh my god. Funny. No, I know. I got you boosted. Ransom. I got you, buddy.
My dog just stepped on my anger and toenail. My doctor's appointment to get this fixed isn't until the 13th. So I'll probably still be in pain by the time I get to Fort Takeover. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm sure they're
Dude,
going to have to take Tonel out.
I'm gonna be probably taking 1,000 milligrams of freaking Tylenol every day before takeover.
Why?
Because my dude, I'm every day now when I wake up, my doctor thinks it's arthritis. My fucking back hurts. But then as I get out during the day and start doing stuff, it slowly goes away. But for the first couple hours, I'm walking like I'm freaking 82.
Oh yeah, I take prescription medication for my back and anti-inflammatory, and I was taking Advil, which is also an anti-inflammatory, but it's not seeming to work as well anymore. So I think I might switch it up to Tylenol for the pain.
Josh, you can't get down earlier than Saturday, buddy. Come on now, get down there on a Friday.
I think he'll be down here Saturday morning.
Oh, this Saturday, you mean?
Yeah, I think he's talking about coming to you, like going to RJ's house.
Oh, okay. So this Saturday, he's not talking about for takeover.
Well, I think I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. I saw him say it a little while ago, but I couldn't comment because we were talking, and I didn't want to interrupt.
What did he say?
What's up? Hey, Mark. Oh, got class next week. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, when you get here, you should just come over to my house too. You don't have to just stop at it. You could always come down here. Because I don't know what I'm doing this weekend right now. I think Friday night I may make it to the track. Or wait, no, that's next weekend. Never mind. That's next weekend. TNT's on Friday next week.
Oh. You planning on only doing a couple hours stream tonight? You got to get up early?
I always have to get up early. I've been getting up even earlier lately. I've been getting up being at work at 6 instead of 7 because we're doing testing in the morning.
I had to be at the hospital at 6 this morning.
One more tomorrow.
And I had to take a shower. Dude, you know how hard it is for me to wake up at 5 in the morning and then take a shower, which I never do in the morning. And freaking, oh, dude, I was feeling like that. I only had like 3 hours of sleep because I was up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning trying to.
I love taking showers in the morning if I have time because they make me feel better. And I don't usually, normally in the evenings, I'll take a shower that ends up more at the cold water side by the time I'm done. But in the mornings, it's hot water to like ease up the tension in my back. And it's so nice. But most of the time, I don't have time in the morning, so I take them before I go to bed.
Yeah, dude. I'm definitely probably cutting out of here at about 10. I still got to write my estimate forms for tomorrow, and I got to freaking shave. Can't be doing estimates looking like you.
Like me?
Well, I mean, like with a beard, a half beard. Mine's a half beard now. Right now, yours is a full.
It's really hard to grow one in a weekend. So
yeah.
Hey, Boosted, how's it going?
Oh boy, we got the old RJ in the house. Bill.
See. Yeah, I think this week is the All Motor Nationals at the track. So next weekend they got a Friday TNT. I'll probably be out there next Friday.
Bill, you tell Larry he better quit because he done wrong. He done me wrong.
He done wrong.
Uh-huh. Larry made the shit list.
Oh, RJ, I just saw your pictures. It's a good looking beauty there. That fish is nice. 2 drum. The last time I went fishing with my dad, up near Grant, and I don't remember what lake we were on. Just went up the river here, a little to the east. I caught a drum. The damn thing was huge too, and it's so weird because I was holding it, and it's just making their weird noise they make. I think that's why they call them drums, because of that weird thumping noise they make.
Oh,
but it was a big one. It's nice. I got a picture of it somewhere. Somewhere on my phone, there is a picture of it.
All right. Let's see if I can get this phone set up to where I can do this. I swear to God, I cleaned the car like a couple days ago, and there's been massive cotton flying around everywhere here for the past few days. And dude, freaking! As soon as I open up my garage, dude, it starts getting covered in cotton. I'm like, you motherfucker!
Is that the cottonwood trees?
Yes, it's got to be, dude.
Those are so bad in Washington State. I didn't realize they were that bad up there too. But in Washington,
dude,
they are horrible.
I see it on the news. I see it when I go from town to town to go do estimates. I'm amazed at the coverage of the freaking metropolitan Chicago area that it's freaking entailing, dude. It's ridiculous.
I didn't realize. I guess you're basically on the same latitude, right, as Seattle. So they climate basically similar climate. It's a little different in the Seattle area because of the two mountain ranges.
Yeah,
but for
we can do this
time of year, there the cottonwoods get so bad. It's just like you can't leave the house without getting covered in that shit.
All right, so let's try this. Nope, not that way. This way. Is this gonna work?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. We're trying to set the phone up here. Huh?
Said we're about to find out.
Yeah, we are about to find out.
It works.
The good thing is I got lots of props here.
Why is it my brain cannot remember what I was trying to do on my phone? I
got turn my camera around.
So I'm hoping to get on one more TNT before, so June 9th, there's a TNT. That's Friday. And the next day is Asphalt Hero event. But yeah, next weekend is All Motor Nationals, Friday and Saturday. And I guess there is a TNT on the Saturday before, right before. So I could possibly make that one. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, that works close enough. I was going to try and angle it, but right now this phone is sitting inside the ice container where an ice would come out in the refrigerator.
Ah.
Well, not container, but like here.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. The dispenser.
Yeah.
The ice dispenser.
And it's using a roll of tape to hold the phone.
You got it lowered. How'd you lower it, Josh? Bags or springs or?
You can take it off full.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try that again. The phone plugged in. All right, there we go.
There you go.
I'm not going to look at the comments because I'm trying to get my shit done here. Just let me know.
There's not much happening in the comments right now. Other than Bama's laughing at you.
What's new?
Yeah, nothing much.
Nope.
So yeah,
Case Funky's watching. Not
for me, in the fact that Steeda Progressive. I've had those before. I didn't mind them. I'm happier being back at stock height for ride quality more than anything else.
Oh yeah, it probably feels more like a Cadillac now.
No, not even close. You don't realize how much I've stiffened up my car.
Oh wait, I thought you went the other direction on the front end though.
The front end is back to stock.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The back end though is super. Everything's rigid basically. So, and that may go back to partial stock too. I may swap my rear subframe out and put an original subframe back in there that has the softer bushings to the body mount bushings. Because right now it's aluminum, and for one, it'll help cut down a little bit on the noise because it's a very noisy car inside.
Well,
you got transmission noise. You can hear the rear end. You can hear the drive. You can hear everything. It all makes so much noise. You think something's wrong. I constantly think something's wrong with it, and I'm kind of a little worried that maybe my clutch is going a little earlier than it should. But it could just be that it's finally getting broken in. But I don't know. It seems a little different now. Walking your monkey and going to bed. Well. And I wish I was young again, like Boosted there, because he spent most of the day at the track on Saturday, and I was only out there from 4:00 until 10. And the next day I was useless. I just couldn't do anything. Just being out in the sun that long just hurt me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I drank enough water. That's generally what the problem is I don't drink enough water.
Yeah, I try to drink a lot of water these days.
So do I. Try to, but I did not. I wasn't driving down the track that day, so I had like 2 beers. That can't help. Ah,
Where's Sierra when you need her?
No.
so it didn't even tell me you sent me a message. I had to just manually go look.
Who, me?
No, Josh.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, nice, nice. Looks good. Looks like my car used to look on the with the height. It's let's see if we can get this on here without so much glare from my TV. There you go.
Yeah.
There. That's nice. Get rid of
What did you
that.
show?
That's Josh's car.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Hell yeah, brother. Looking good,
Hey,
Josh.
Gary, how's it going?
What's up, Gary?
That looks good, Josh. So,
You stupid. Alright, so this keyboard does this.
and let's see. I'm gonna send you my number here real quick, Josh, so you have it. There you go. So now you have my number. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Sublime's not really paying attention, but he's busy working on his car. Yeah,
I'm listening.
I use
It's not
really
looking right now.
my car too, but I quit doing so much, especially after the big scratches and the dents and everything it got in it. Yeah, but it does handle better.
Can you hear me?
What's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have my volume turned up very high though, so maybe makes it a little
Yeah,
hard.
I'm listening. I'm just not looking right now.
Damn, that is really shiny. I like that.
What?
Your car.
Oh, yeah, dude, this Avalon cake works really good.
Yeah. So, Josh, I don't remember. Are you a stick shift or are you an automatic? I can't remember.
I believe he's a 10-speed auto, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I keep wishing that when I had the chance over a year ago that I'd put that 400 in my car, that I'd bought it.
Oh, the Turbo 400?
Yeah, instead of the. But the problem is I just paid for a Calimer at the time when it was offered to me, and it was about the same price, but I just bought the Calimer, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't just spend another $3,500 on a transmission. What color rags are you using? I don't know.
See, who asked that question?
Mach 1.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, Funky would be like, oh, he's got the green rags. No, I got 2 blue ones. Nah.
They're blue.
See, because it's just like this,
I don't even think Funky's in here.
where it comes in a pack of blue,
Oh, yeah.
green, and gray.
Where'd you get those from?
Advance Auto.
Oh. When I buy mine, I get them. I usually they're all yellow, and they come from Costco.
Yeah, here you go, Gary. Still using it. Good stuff.
What is that?
Avalon King.
Where do you get that from?
I actually won this from Gary,
Oh,
but you can get it online. It's called Avalon King, and it's the Armor Shield Light Fast Ceramic Spray.
yeah. If my paint needs a little bit of work before I start spraying anything like that on it, I really should get out there this week and see if I can buff out some of the scratches in it. Like hit it with the polish, maybe at least make them less noticeable. because the scratches I put in it with the ladder that was in my old trailer just are horrible. It's just bad.
Oh,
And then putting the door on the driver's side down on the fender of my flatbed trailer didn't help it on that side either. I was able to fix it enough to where it works now without tearing itself up, but and on Kim Shelby. Oh, that's a lot of work.
Say what?
So that's a lot of work. You did the Mach 1 and Kim Shelby.
Oh yeah. Wait, is that Gary saying that?
Yeah.
He's got Kim doing most of the work. Who's he talking? What's he kidding? He's always talking about she's washing his car.
Oh, you didn't. So when I had mine lowered like that, Josh, I took it in for an alignment and they didn't have to align anything. It was perfect. What's the drop on those springs? Do you remember?
What's the what?
I was asking Josh what the drop on the springs he put on is.
Oh, gotcha.
Because when I put mine in, but I went to iBox Sport Lines and I took it in to get aligned and the alignment was fine. That's I'm gonna switch this layout here. 1 second. There we go.
So Sublime, she washed the cars yesterday. But
That's
then
the
I
second time she's washed the cars in like 2 weeks.
dude, she washes my car all the time.
Yeah.
You're making it sound like you're doing all this work. You're just sitting there delegating. What are
No,
you,
wait a minute. I wasn't even sitting there when she was washing the cars. I went out afterwards and I did the Avalon on them.
I'd rather do the Avalon than the actual washing. The washing sucks.
No, I do the Avalon and stuff. She washed them. So, and if she washes her car, she washes mine.
Really?
I don't even have to ask.
I've only washed my truck here.
Man, get out of here.
My truck is the only thing I've actually washed at this house, and it is a bear to wash. It's just so damn big.
Well, my truck, I normally take that to the wash and wash it, car wash.
Yeah. Mine won't fit in the car wash.
Mine will.
Yeah, it sucks. It won't fit in the car wash. Hey, stupid fast. Hey, Sublime. Stupid fast
Yep.
wants to know if you smiled for the camera this morning.
Say what?
He wants to know if you smiled for the camera this morning. Stupid fast.
Yeah.
Hey, boss
Yeah, I
man.
gave him a big old clap smile. I smiled like this.
Oh. Oh. I don't know what to say about that. You got a nice flat driveway too. I do like that Mach 1. Your driveway is nice and flat, plenty of room to wash a car.
Oh, but she washed them in the. She washed them in the garage because I got a drain in my garage and it's easier out of being out of the sun.
Well, that's nice. I can't do that. I've got open walls and open wall. Just coming into that garage on the side my wife parks on, if she's got a lot of water on her car, it pulls up into the wall and gets soaked up into the bottom board. And they didn't put anything under it to stop that from happening. There's no protection whatsoever.
Yeah, I got a drain and we don't spray it hard. We just use like the light shower spray to spray them off.
Right.
2.7 liter fast forwards.
What's up, 2.7? And and I'm usually out there using my pressure washer with the foamer. So
Yeah, I don't use pressure washer. I just use the light.
yeah. Oh, it's on my truck. I'll use the pressure washer on my car, but it's only with the just to do the foamer because it hooks up to a pressure washer. Generally, when I'm rinsing it off, I switch over to a different nozzle on the hose.
Now, if I use the Cannon spray when I foam it, then I'll use the power washer because you got to. At
Yeah.
least with my setup, you have to.
Car trailer service. I have a drain. I have a drain too in my front yard. It goes right into my yard, and then floods my yard.
Yeah, mine goes right into the sewers. So yeah.
We don't have sewers in this neck of the woods. I wish we did because our septic system out back doesn't drain super well because of the ground it's in. It's the what's it called? The test they do, the perk. It doesn't perk. Our land doesn't perk, but it's grandfathered in because it was put in so long ago.
You got a lot of sand, or is it clay?
No, it's clay. It's hard clay.
That's why.
If it had a lot of sand, it wouldn't be so bad. Sand works pretty well. If I could mix some sand and gravel in down about 10 feet, would fix a lot of the problems we have.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that one time before. That's right.
Yeah, it would take a lot of money to do that. Not worth it. I can't afford to do that. I'd need about $100,000. I just
2.7.
got a really bad yard.
MGI's in here. What's up, MGI?
Yeah, MGI's here.
Boss Man's in here.
Boss Man, stupid fast. Why
Just
my yard's kind of sandy.
Yeah. Then I have a dog in my backyard, who likes to dig holes, which, speaking of, it's probably time to let them back in.
Yeah, I got 4 of them.
Yeah. They dig a lot?
Yes. Well, the 2 females do. The males really don't dig a lot.
Jesus.
All
right, so turn that off for a second. Nice. Car's good enough. Yeah, probably a pretty big car show going on tomorrow that I'm thinking about going to. Probably a couple hundred cars.
On a Thursday?
Yeah, it's like a town kind of close to where I grew up. Starting in June, every Thursday, I've seen in some of the car show forums that it was like voted one of the number 1 car shows, in the area.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I generally don't go to car shows anymore. If I do, it's just to look at things. My car is definitely not good enough for a car show anymore. Hey, later, Josh. Have a good evening.
Later, Josh.
Take care, Josh. Yeah, so we got blue sky tomorrow, so.
Night, Bama.
What does he mean I grew up? What are you talking about, Mark? I grew up.
You haven't grown up yet.
No. Oh, Bama's out too?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I've gotten older, but I haven't matured much.
Later, Bama.
I'm want to be a Toys R Us kid.
It's actually a guy thing.
Is it?
Yeah, because you notice how they told us our whole life girls mature faster than boys. Well, there's a reason for that. We got to have somebody mommy us when we get older.
That's light in the house.
That is so true. Oh. Yeah, you said the town I grew up in. You grew up.
Yeah. Okay. The town I was raised in, sorry.
Okay.
I'm still working on growing up. Growing old, but not growing up.
I think we all are.
I just walked in here for my lighter, and instead I turned the air conditioning down 1 degree and didn't grab the lighter.
Good job.
1 degree.
See.
What was it set at?
You don't even want to know, dude. I had it set at 77, and it felt nice and cool in here. And Kim wakes up from a nap. It's freezing in here. Oh, my God. You've got it set at 77. I'm like, it's fucking feels great in here. What's wrong with you?
Mine is set at 68.
Yeah, but see, you got to remember, though, I'm in a townhouse where I'm enclosed on both sides of me, so it takes a lot. Even though the thermostat says 78, I swear to God, it feels like it's 72.3.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, when it's set at 77. Growing up is overrated. Yes, sir. You
guys with the most toys still dies.
Exactly.
Yep, that's true. Still dead. Somebody else can have them toys. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
this 10 millimeter Sublime moment was sponsored by Burger King.
Exactly right. It's actually by Wingstop tonight.
Wingstop.
Yeah. Because you need all those spices you need the right spices when you're using the 10 millimeter.
Is Wingstop hooked up to the Pizza Huts there or whatever?
No. All Wingstops are individual owned entities.
Well, they may be, but when I first started seeing Wingstops, they were always in a Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah. In other states, they may be like that for sure.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen one in forever now, so
Actually, that would work out pretty good, right?
it does. It used to work out great because the Wingstop wings were so much better than the Pizza Hut wings.
Wings and pizza go together good, man.
Yeah, they do. Like beer and pizza.
Yeah.
Beer and burgers and beer and baseball and just beer and beer. Yeah.
Beer and beer. Beer and more beer.
Beer.
Get your beer here. Get your Red Hots. Get your beer. I remember getting that, going out to the baseball games, and generally it was the minor leagues were more fun. But in the minors, you usually have the guys coming around selling stuff. You had to go get it yourself. But when I'd go watch Major League Baseball, it was always great. Having to bring
but the minor league games are always way more fun. There's usually more stuff going on. Yep. It's more crowd engaged. You know what I mean? They're doing like throwing T-shirts into the crowd and stuff like that. You ain't gonna get that at a pro game.
Well, I have to say, MJI said it just right. Growing up is overrated.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always liked minor league games. I mean, I never went to a minor league as a kid. My dad always took me to we'd go watch the Giants play at Candlestick or something like that, and those were great. But it was just spending time with my dad. I don't think I cared about the game so much. Just spending time at the game, hanging out with my dad, getting that big cookie that they sold there, which may not have been that big, but to me, that's how big I remember it because I was little. And hot dogs, and back then for me it was soda because I didn't drink beer. I wasn't old enough and probably wouldn't have cared for it at that age.
Growing up is for old people. Hey, Fort Blue.
What's up, Fort Blue?
Like I've always said, youth is wasted on the young. I think Benjamin Button, if you've ever seen that movie, did it the right way. Get a better younger body as you get older.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not far away from being able to do that. I'm just too damn lazy to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, all I need to do is start working out, which I've never had to do in my life because I've always worked on roofs and was always in good shape. But, combination of age and a lot less labor worked. Fucking flips that switch real quick.
Well, I had my doctor tell me this last week that I need to, start exercising for my blood pressure and other reasons. And I'm like, well, I would, but it just hurts too much.
My blood pressure is the one thing that has never been bad, ever.
Lucky you.
Never.
Mine, I started back on my second blood pressure medication once I realized that I wasn't taking it because they hadn't refilled it. And I didn't realize that my new doctor had never prescribed it to me. What I'd had was just refills from my old doctor up until like a month ago. So I had to get that done. And when I started taking them again, the leg cramps started back really bad, which is unfortunately part of that medication. And I've gone through a few meds, and they're still like the best one I can take that causes the least amount of cramping.
Well, I never had high blood pressure, but they have me on a very light blood pressure because of the heart pill I take.
Right. Yeah.
Which don't make sense to me, but to the doctor, I guess it does.
But I will say with the blood pressure medication, less headaches.
That's another thing that I've always been blessed in not getting is headaches, dude. I've probably had less than 3 headaches in a year span.
You know, I don't generally get, like, when I was younger, I used to get hangovers pretty bad.
Now, I have to say, I don't get a lot of headaches, but I give my wife a lot of headaches.
I agree. I'm the same way, probably worse than you. And
me and Kim believe in sharing. You know, we share headaches with each other.
Yeah.
You give them to one another.
Yeah, exactly.
What a sweet video. You know, I didn't see the video he posted today yet.
It's on Lee's Auto Parts channel.
Oh.
Pretty much goodbye. This will be the last video for this channel.
Okay. Well, I have to find that.
Yeah, it's just Lee's Auto Parts.
Regulator.
I don't have that many subscribers on there because I've never done much because I don't ever have time to do much there. So
right.
Cowabunga. It's Friday. You ain't got a job and you ain't got shit to do.
I gotta grab another water. I just finished this one off. Okay.
Lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink.
Nothing but good old water.
wow.
And the only cure. You see, I got this headache. And the only cure is more wood chip. Carrie, you know how I always bring up the wood chipper reference, right?
Yep.
Okay, you know what that's about, right?
Nope.
The inside joke. No?
Nope.
Oh, well, remind me to tell you on the phone another day because I definitely ain't going to say it here just in case. But
Okay.
I opened up my garage today and sitting literally blocking my driveway is a big truck with a wood chipper attached to it. Elvis, we're going to win this race. We're going to win this race.
I was always afraid of those because when I was a kid, was it Asplund? They were working across the street from my grandma's house, and one of the guys got his arm caught in the wood chipper. It's like the worst thing as a little kid seeing that actually happen. And you know, even as a kid, I couldn't turn away. Just stared and watched it happen, and watched the other 2 guys stop it and get him out of there, and then the ambulance and all that.
MJI, I'm not sure if I'm digging the champagne on that car. I don't know. I'd have to see it on the actual car, which I bet isn't easy. Is that you?
Solving the national Karen problems.
Jesus, I missed a lot of these comments. Oh, yeah. No, I don't. I'm going back through them. My dad gave you a big cookie. You were going to be flying.
Yeah, my dad didn't give me cookies like that.
Oh.
Blue. Karen plus bubbles.
Sorry about stupid fast. It's just it really it's strange how my mind works on things like that. It didn't affect me like you'd think it would. I didn't get freaked out. It just kind of weird seeing it happen. He only lost like a finger or 2. But
4 Blue preaching the truth.
Saw a lot of the American issues. Yeah, it was really cool when they came to cut a tree down at the house right after I bought the house. In the last place that I had in Washington, had hired a guy to come out and do my tree, cut it down, and that he had a brand new wood chipper he just bought, and that thing would eat some wood fast. I mean, that thing was amazing how good it worked.
One time I was going to an estimate, I saw him using one in a driveway. Dude, they were putting trees that were probably 4 or 5 inches thick, and this thing was just chewing them up and spitting them out.
Oh,
What do you think they do with Hoffa, dude, in a pig farm?
They were throwing logs in it, big ones, and it was eating them like they weren't anything. And we're talking the full trunk of the tree. I mean, it wasn't a huge tree. It was maybe 8-inch diameter, maybe 10, but it was eating it like it wasn't a problem.
Just start with California.
Oh yeah, I have definitely been very, very good with power equipment over the years. Maybe.
Oh, dude, I might have to put off freaking getting into that F-150 a few more days.
Really?
Yeah, because freaking my general manager's truck, he's the one that's got a Ranger, and apparently it's got check engine light codes it's throwing, and he said something was going on with the transmission or something, so he had to drop it off for service today, and he asked me when I planned on taking it, and I said Friday morning. He's like, well, I might have it then. I'm like, oh my God. And it's like he's the general manager, aka my boss, so it's not like I could throw him a mad emoji, which I really wanted to do and almost did.
I would have. I'd have thrown him the flip off emoji. Fuck it.
Oh, so I didn't tell you guys this. So remember I had the story about the road rage guy with the Porsche Cayenne that called in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the very next day, I'm talking to my general manager, and he says, yeah, somebody called about somebody's driving again. And he's like, at first I thought it was you, but it turns out it was him. I guess he said he thought like it was a drunk lady or something. He was in the left lane, and the lady just tried to come over into him, kind of like what the Porsche did to me, you know?
Yeah.
And he said she did it to the same car or the same thing to the car behind him, but yet she still called the bitch about him.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Got to take it out on someone. It can't be their fault.
It's another reason why I'll be glad when I get that F-150. 0 company names on that truck.
Oh, I'll fix that for you. Come up with a spray paint can and just.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'll graffiti your company's name and number on it.
How's my driving? 1-800 eat shit.
I can barely write with a pen and pencil. With a spray paint can, I'm even worse. So nobody will be able to read it. It'll just look like somebody sprayed your car because they were pissed off at you.
I got a second career as a graffiti artist if I ever decide to go that route.
Yeah.
That's from a movie, but not with those words. Forges. Some cop forged something or something. And one of his coworkers was like, you got a great job as a forger if you ever decide to go that route.
I drove the Mustang yesterday. It was so nice to drive it. It just feels good, but it was filthy. It just from driving, because I drove it to the track the other day, and the track's on a dirt road, and so it just got covered in dust.
Oh.
And generally when I take it to the track, it's in a trailer, so just my truck gets dirty in the trailer. But when I drove it, I think I've been driving. I drove the Focus today, and I'm glad I did because I didn't realize it was going to rain today, and it poured. It started pouring on the way home. It was just coming down. By the time I get home, there's no rain down here.
Dude, we're in line for the second driest May on record here up in northern Illinois.
Yeah?
Yeah, we need rain so bad it's not even funny.
It is the last day of May, so I don't think it's going to get any better this May.
No. Nope.
It just time sneaking up on me. I just realized when I set this up last night, I'm like, what am I going to name the live stream? And then I was like, yeah, wait, tomorrow's the last day of May. And, there we go.
If I didn't know better, I think that was a 10mm moment right there. What am I going to name this stream, dude? Wait a second, bro. It's the last day of May.
Dude, that's like phenomenal, man.
It's the last day of May, and I've got some tools.
So, but it's just crazy that it's already the last day of May. So Ford Takeover is basically in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's flying. It's flying.
Flying where?
Time is flying. You're an AFK. By the way,
type that. To be AFK, you got to be away from the keyboard, but he was able to type that. I think away from keyboard. Old speak. You know, that's some of the original chat. You know, chat speak. AFK and BRB.
MJI, that pic that you just sent me won't download for some reason now this piece of crap Samsung phone, if I'm on a stream, which is weird because you sent me the first picture and that one came through when I was on here, but
hey, Mike,
most time it doesn't.
Mike Hall in the house.
What's up, Mr. Mike?
Oh.
Yeah, my mom calls from my messenger. These people decided sometime this week that now they no longer do it by the day that you order it. They do it by the pickup date now.
I didn't know AFK stood for away from keyboard.
Yeah, well, it does. It's. I used to be a gamer, and on computers, if you were gonna leave your keyboard for a minute or two, you'd put AFK so that the people you're playing with would know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. don't pull a boss or anything because your guy's not there.
Yeah. What's up, Ken?
Hey, East Coast. Hey, what's up? I just realized that I'm going to be throwing these socks away when I take them off tonight because they both.
Jabroni. What's up, Jabroni?
Both have holes in the heel. Son of a bitch. It's another pair of socks this week.
Yeah, I broke a pair of socks yesterday too.
I can't afford this if I keep losing socks as fast as I am right now. Seems like a pair a day now.
All you jabronis.
Come on. Get in there. Get in. Come on, Blue.
Just sipping on downhill some milliliters. Milliliters.
No, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, some Stone Cold Stunner beer. He does have his own beer. I think, what's his name? Salty drinks it, if I'm not mistaken.
What's that?
The Stone Cold Steve Austin beer that he makes.
I've never tried it.
I never even heard of it till Salty had mentioned it. I shouldn't say that. I probably did.
I don't know that he makes it, but
yeah, he probably paid somebody to make it. Yeah,
his name on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're back to your Miller Lite or just Miller MGD?
No, the Miller Lite. He's a Miller Lite guy.
Yeah, that's what I got out in the fridge. I think on Coors for a bit, but switch back. I don't hardly drink it. That's that beer I have for when people come over and want to drink beer.
Oh, yeah. Who still drink Old Style?
Nobody drinks dog style.
I just like it. I'd rather drink other stuff.
My dad was a hardcore old style guy.
I remember when we were growing up. When I was growing up, my dad drank nothing but Coors Original, the banquet beer, and he had a kegerator with it in it. In his last decade or so of life, he was Coors Light. The last couple decades, you'd switch to Coors Light because it's less filling, tastes great.
Those were some of the best commercials ever.
Okay, so
less filling, tastes great.
Just to let you know, Pinks was right. AFK is away from keyboard. It's something we always put when we was gaming because when we was getting ready to fight whatever we was fighting, we want to let people know that we weren't there before they started fighting.
Yep. Because if you didn't, and they'd pull a boss or something, or
you're dead.
You're dead. You just die, and it can hurt the whole team.
Right.
Yeah, that's my dad too, downhill. And so anytime I smell, so I can smell banquet beer, the Coors Banquet, or taste it, it brings back memories because I used to still the stuff when I was a kid. We had a kegerator in the house. What do you think?
Yeah, it's funny how beer and stuff like that, certain smells will make you remember things.
So easy. Skin the Miller Lite can.
We're getting in a 1970 Mach 1.
Yeah.
Damn, Blue. What's up, Salty?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Push the tow dolly under it this evening. I'm beat after that. Oh,
What's up,
geez.
Salty?
What's up there, buddy? How you doing?
Salty,
Not
what's
too
up?
bad. Went and got the test done today.
What test?
Well, the colonoscopy.
Oh, you had your oil checked, huh?
I did.
He changed his oil last night.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had the tank checked this morning.
Well, I drained the oil last night,
Drained
and
it.
then, you know,
And I'm telling you what, it's a hell of a drain too.
Oh,
oh
it
my
is.
God, dude.
That's the worst part of it is that.
Oh, it
The
was
Oh,
so
that's
bad.
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you, when you use the bathroom, dude, you can't believe how bad you smell. You're like, God, I cannot believe I had all this stink inside of me.
Oh,
Holy
wait, I
crap!
didn't smell that bad when I did it, so I don't know about you.
Oh, I smell like straight sewer, dude. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to nobody. It was rough.
Skimmed a Miller Lite
I have
can.
enough Febreze. I didn't smell nothing. What do we got
So,
there?
Mark,
4 blue.
A little blurry, but
Ford Blue just sent me this, dude. This car's the bomb.
oh, hold on a
that's
second.
pretty sweet.
I don't think. Hold on up. I gotta take it off the chat so I can see
Turn that sideways, Gary.
and shove that over.
It won't go because it's on
Portrait mode.
Marketplace.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
I like that one. It's got the GT on the corner there.
Oh, dude, this car is the
That's-
interior is really nice.
Oh, nice.
How did Ford Blue send you that shit? I didn't think he done the whole Facebook thing.
85 GT. He
Might have
uses-
sent it through his daughters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen one that's had. It's not often you see one that the engine still has both pipes going into the carburetor.
Oh, funky. Be loving that interior.
It's got that red
Oh, dude,
velvety
this car.
interior.
No,
Oh,
probably not.
wow.
It's a nice car. 85 GT. That's the
I
car.
like it. Automatic.
Yeah, what kind of number they asking for it?
16.
Huh,
That really ain't bad.
Not
today's
really
la-
bad. That's
I've
three
been saying-
times what it costs brand new.
Shit, with today's prices, what they're asking, 16 really ain't bad.
Yeah, I just think today's prices are crazy.
Oh man, about 85% of them are way overpriced. At least in my book.
But people
Yeah,
keep buying them, so they keep the prices up. So,
Oh yeah, well, supply and demand. Long people pays it. People will keep selling them like that.
yeah. It's a problem.
Yeah, that thing is beautiful, man.
Yeah, for 16 grand, they can keep it. I agree, Mike. I think it's beautiful. I would love to have it, but not for that much money. I mean,
Well, like I said,
if I was
16 really ain't bad though.
to throw away money like a millionaire or a billionaire, then yeah, I'd maybe buy it.
You look at
Yeah.
what some of these people are asking for these 91 and 92 and 93 GTs. I mean, hell, they want 25,000 for them. I'm like, yeah, and not in this lifetime.
I would actually rather have a 4-ride.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's going on, East Coast Ken?
I've owned an 80. I owned an 88. I think it was an 88, a blue 88 hatchback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an aero car.
Yeah.
He was in there earlier.
See, my thing is, I have a real issue about when I buy something, I got to buy it for the right price in case I ever have to sell it.
That's
and I'll
me.
lose my ass. See,
That's
that's my
me.
biggest problem.
That's
Yeah.
that's the way it is. When you try to make money off a car, it's all in the buying. It ain't in the
If they
selling.
wanted
If you can get it
5,000
right, you can sell it.
car, if they wanted like 5,000, yeah, I'd buy it.
Oh, 5,000, it wouldn't be listed no more. It'd already been gone.
I know. There's one on here that was listed for about $5,000. It wasn't quite as nice as that one, but it was actually in good shape, and it was gone within a day.
So,
Yeah, these
you
don't
know,
last long.
my thing is, though, is that if I could buy the car for 10 grand, I would buy the car. That way I know I can still get my money out of it after I'm done enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, exactly. There's still some meat on the bone.
Yeah, it is not just Mustangs; it's everything, and that's right downhill. I didn't want to pay that much for my Gen 2 Coyote when I bought it, but it wasn't that old when I bought it. It wasn't even a year old, and I paid $26 for it. So I didn't pay much for my Mustang comparatively. But
Yeah, Gary, after watching your video today, man, I was like, damn, as soon as you showed the inside that Ranger, I said, I need those seats. They're the right color and everything. I need those seats.
Yeah, yeah. It might be for you, Ford Blue, but for me, I in the market to buy one, I don't want people to pay those prices. But if I was selling, yeah, I'd want people to pay those prices.
Me as a buyer, I want to buy it as cheap as I possibly can.
Yeah,
Damn right.
Not have to put no money into it. See, that's the key.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to get them cheap. That way you can come out on the other end. That way you're not in the red, you know. As long as you can stay in the green, you're happy.
What are
If I
these
can buy
days?
a car, buy a car and enjoy it for 4 or 5 years and get my money back, I'm happy.
Oh yeah. It ain't
That's why-
a point of making profit at that time. It's just breaking even. If you break
Right.
even, you're happy.
Look
Hey,
at Mad
man.
Motorhead. What up, brother?
Mad Motorhead, what up
What's up, Chad?
with his N?
What's up, Jamie?
How you liking that car still, Motor Chad?
What's up, Chad? Jamie, what's up? What's up? What's up?
So Gary, it's pretty much a done deal now, huh?
Yeah, we already signed the agreement and everything like that. We're just waiting for everything to go through the title company.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, shit. That's a done deal, basically.
So it takes about 7 to 10 days, they said.
Okay.
There you go.
Once we get that all done and that, we got a couple of things that we want to take care of and do and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Won't be long, and you'll be able to damn start making plans to get your pole barn, hopefully.
Well, to be honest with you,
Oh,
I got a thing right now that if it's still around there, I can get like 9% of my money when, by putting it in the bank.
what do you mean by getting 9% of your money? I don't understand that.
I can get it 9% interest.
Oh, no, okay. Interest. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you lost me there for a second. Oh, that shit needs to hurry up then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, if I get it, and it's supposed to last until the end of June. And so hopefully we can get everything done. And I think this might be making me a little money that way first.
Just say, yeah, you might be able to make you a little bit of profit. Let some of your profit pay for your damn building. That way you ain't spending none of your principal or too much of it anyway.
What I'm thinking, but I'm still going to buy a car either way.
You just ain't yet made your mind up yet, huh? It's just whatever the right deal comes along, right?
Hey, if I could find a 70 GTO, man, that would be right up my alley too.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, dude, how many of my cars you want?
Shit, he wants them all.
No, he don't have a 70. He's got a 68.
Oh, that's right.
I think he's got two of them though. He's got two GTOs.
I don't think either one is 70 though.
Yeah, I know he's got two of them. That's what he said. He's got one, I think. I know he's got. I could have swore he said he had two GTOs.
Mad Motorhead says he put a noisy intake on it.
Oh, Pinks, you still trying to find somewhere to test and tune this weekend?
Yeah, MJ's got a 65 and a 68.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what I could have. Yeah, I could have swore you said you had two of them. Yeah,
that's right. 65 and a 68.
I love me some 65s.
Shit, I like both of those years.
My favorite are 5, 6, and 7. 65, 66, 67.
Yeah, I like the 70s, man. For some reason, I don't know. They just cool.
Man, I love the Judge, dude. I mean, it's just that body style. And what really sold me on that car, and it really wasn't the body, but when I seen it in orange with the stripes and all that kind of shit, I was like, man, I like that car. The color just sold me, and the stripe package and stuff.
66, 67 Nova 2s are awesome too, man.
Mm-hmm. Shit, 68, 69 SSs are badass too. I like them too.
Wow, dude, some dude come by here today with a 442. Man, that thing was beautiful.
Okay.
Man, that's becoming a rare bird anymore.
Yeah, it is. I'm back. What were you saying, Salty, about
I said,
this weekend?
are you still looking for a place to test and tune on a quarter mile this weekend?
Maybe.
Because I talked to Mr. Old HPR yesterday, and he is going to Bowling Green Saturday. They got test and tune up there.
I got to look and see what time they're running because
from five. They're running from. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second, and I can give you all the
like a
information you need.
3.5 hour drive, I think.
Infamo?
Let me find your name real quick. And see, I called and talked to him up there at Beach Bend today on the phone.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't mind going up there.
I agree, MJ. I like the 70s. It's for some reason it's always been my favorite year.
15 grand. What?
Oh no, yeah, 15 grand for rotted 67, 68, 60, actually 65 to 68 Mustangs, 15 grand anymore. Dude, the prices are just gone freaking hog wild.
Yes, they have. That's why I've almost just stopped totally looking for Mustangs all the way around.
Is that Saturday?
Yep.
Oh, they don't open till 5, so it's not until the evening.
Yeah, the track don't go hot till 5. Well, no, it opens till 5. The track goes hot at 6.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 letters why those prices are so high.
Well,
Say what now?
That's not bad. We didn't have to leave early. Shit.
Yeah, there you go. Because like I said, Ken said he's going up. So.
Oh yeah. Be a good time to be testing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I called and talked to him on the phone and all that because me and Ken talked for a while on the phone last night. He was talking about going testing tuning, and he said he needed to call and check on Beach Bend. And I was like, well, hell, I was sitting out here today doing nothing. And I was like, well, hell, let me just call him on the phone. So I called him and went to the website, and the lady explained everything that was going on. And I was like, well, shit, let me just send this to Ken then.
So, MJI, I got to tell you, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Either that or with the tan interior.
Yeah, Mopars bring the most money. They do. Those old Mopars are. I love a good an old Mopar. I'm not so much into the current gens, but the old ones, I love them.
Jamie, as of right now, yes, I am going to Ford Takeover. Now, it all depends on what's going on with my dad at the moment, because where he had his ear cut off, he got an infection. So,
oh no, he did get an infection.
Yes, so we're still working on that.
Damn, dude.
Not a bad.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not a bad one, but it can become bad if we don't, keep an eye on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just treating it with antibiotics or a local
antibiotics, and I got to do some cleaning on it every day for twice a day.
Oh, that's
so,
always
yeah.
But it's your dad, so I understand.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I got to take care of Dad. You know what I mean?
Sublime, if you ain't got nothing going on this weekend, drive yourself over to Ohio.
Why? What's the
MPK starts this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yep.
MPK.
Did you see Monza's brand new Chevelle?
Yeah, and I also saw a notification for another video saying that he's not going to be participating in MPK this year.
Really?
Who, Monza?
Yes.
Dude, he just didn't spend $400,000 on that car.
I said when I saw
he just got his car. He just took delivery of his car.
I know, dude. I saw the video where he took possession of the car, and then like 2 days later, from the same channel, I forget the name of the channel. I think it's No Prep Kings Outlaws or something like that.
Yeah.
They posted a video where Monza said he will not be participating, and I didn't watch the video. I just looked at the title. Said Monza's not participating in season 6 MPK.
Night, Ken.
Later, Ken.
That's hard to believe, knowing that he just took delivery of his car and he's out testing at Summit right now.
Has
have a good night,
been
brother.
on a panel in a while?
Say what?
Say what now?
Been in a panel in a while?
HPR ain't even been in a chat in a while, much less a panel.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. On a I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he hadn't even been in a live stream. Now, you know how it is. He might be in the background listening, never commenting or something like that.
But I'm just, I know he's
in the bush. There's 13 here. He's in the bushes.
So
no, I talked to him last night. He's wore out, dude. He's tired. He went to bed
a lot.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Gary.
I think that I would rather have a 67 Firebird than a 67 Camaro.
I would take a 69 Camaro. I'd take a 69 Camaro over any of them. I don't care about the 67, 68, but 69 is my favorite.
But if you're talking 67 Firebird and 67 Camaro, give me that Firebird all day.
Oh, yeah. 67 and 68 Firebird all day long. But if we talking about Camaro in general, I want a 69. I'm a huge fan of the 69.
67.8 fire chickens, dude, were the bomb.
Oh, I
I'm
agree.
sorry. I'm sorry, but I still want a 76 Firebird. It's just me.
You want the Rockford Files one?
I don't know. Would you call that Rockford Files? Really?
Well, he drove a 77. I think it was like a 74, 5, 6 Formula, didn't he?
These
Somebody
You know, I
Google it.
can't
What
remember.
year was the Pontiac Formula?
And you know what? I'm sorry. The 326 is a good number. I like it better than 327.
Yeah. I mean, like this car right here. Let's see, and I might have the year wrong, but I
Oh,
don't
man.
think I do. Where is my camera? Why can I not remember where my damn camera is?
I
But-
can get you right here. It is.
That's me talking without muting my mic when I should.
That's
That right
nice.
there is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that too.
I
Oh, yeah.
almost died in one of those, so that's probably why. Bad driving, and it
Those
wasn't.
came with
me.
the
I was
400,
just-
Pontiac 400 motors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I really like that one. I like some of the later ones too after that, but that's one of the ones I.
Oh,
do.
yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, all those years are good for Trans Am. 80 is when they went to shit with the 301 turbo.
Oh, I know,
yeah,
dude.
no, it's
Dude, I remember starting one of those up one time with a 301 in it. I got the car running and the engine sounded really good. And all of a sudden I looked down and the harmonic balancer was rolling down the junkyard, dude.
Oh, God.
The end of the crank broke off.
Holy
That is
shit.
okay, that was a 76. Okay, I was right. Okay, good.
Rockford was a 74. Okay.
So didn't the 76 through 78 are the ones that had the 6.6 liter options, right?
No, 6.6 didn't start till 77 and then ran to 79.
What? Okay, so I'm off by a year.
I thought the 6.6 ran through 81.
No. 80. As soon as it got to 1980, those Trans Ams went from a 400 or a 403 to a 301 or a 305, something like that.
Not all of them came in. The 301 came in those low sublime. There was other ones they had them, and I think
I don't think so.
they still had them.
Yeah,
I
no, the
don't think
76
They
so.
were all 301s, dude.
I think they were. I think 301 was the biggest option they offered for that car. If I'm not mistaken, somebody looked that up.
So the 76 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am did come with a 400 cubic inch.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 6 is probably when it started. Yes.
Yeah. 185 horsepower at 310 cubic foot.
Still felt so good, though.
Torque. But, still, that how much weight you can do with that engine now?
Oh, I know.
That same 400 block.
So that's when they started putting the 305s and everything.
Right.
So it was a 301 and a 305 that was option in there, but I knew it was more than just a 305 or 301.
Didn't who was it that had the 307?
307s was like in the 72 or something like that in the Chevy.
Wasn't those in the Dodge Darts and shit like that?
No. 307 Chevy engine.
Yeah, 307 was like in the Malibus and stuff like that, like 71 or 72 or something like that.
So wait a second. Did the 1980 and 81? The 81 Trans Am definitely didn't come with a 6.6 because that was the new.
No, they came with a 301 and a 305. They started putting Chevy engines in everything.
Yeah. 307 olds. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah,
MJF.
they did have the 307Os, but they had a 307 Chevy too. But those came in the early Chevelles and stuff like 72, 71.
Dude, I used to love growing up. One of my best friends, his older brother, dude, was and still is into Trans Am massively. He had like 3 of them at the time. He had a 74.5 with a 455 4-speed in it. That had some work done to it. He had an 80 301 that was his show car. That was basically all original, mint condition. And I think he had one other one. Dude, he gave us a ride in that 455. That thing felt so fast. And yeah, I learned a lot from him. That's for sure.
I'm going to tell you something. Pontiac had a 428, dude, that was strictly a race engine.
You got somebody in the basement, Pinks.
Hold on, I'll get them
All
right. So second, third, and fourth gen.
Yeah,
I'll take the second.
I'll take the fourth.
Same here.
Well,
I'll
I
take the
like the second better, but give me the fourth for the power.
Okay, the fourth for the power. A friend of mine has a fourth up in Washington. He just had a bunch of work done to it, and he's having to learn how to redrive it because he switched out from the the 4L80 or whatever it was transmission to a TH400, I believe. And oh yeah,
PTR lifestyle. What's going on?
That'll kind of change the conversation, won't it?
Hey, GTR, what is going on?
Yeah, GTR.
Let's see another
Good
one.
evening. Good evening. How was everybody?
doing
Doesn't
good,
have
doing good.
flaggers.
Like Mr. Gary says,
Feeling
we live in a dream.
Someone's dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Next week, one of my cars is getting a brand new set of 320, 530, R20, R8Rs.
One of them.
Yeah, one of them. If you follow the channel, you know that possibly one of them already got that. So it shouldn't be hard to figure it out.
I already figured it out.
Yeah, you're pretty quick there, buddy. So
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
get this, dude. I was in the garage.
No, I hadn't seen one come this way.
I literally found a
You're welcome.
tire of the other car.
You're breaking up a little bit there, GTR.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm at home and I have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Could be my Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Good old shitty Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
What were you saying you found in the garage?
And I got a $74 deal on the pair.
Really?
I mean, I know that's not setting the world on fire, but in today's economy, I'll take my $74. That's a tank of gas in a car.
Damn right it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seeing the gas prices are going up.
That's about half a tank of gas in my truck. Well,
Yeah, anybody
not
who
like
knows who my buddy Sean is, anybody who knows who Sean is, he's a good buddy of mine, and his nephew works at Discount Tire, and they're giving me the family deal. So I'm actually able to save $75, man, on a friggin' pair. So I'm pretty
Nice.
happy about that.
usually it's 75 for 4. So that 75 for a pair is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I miss Discount Tire because there's none near here. The closest
Right.
one I think is Huntsville, and that's where I've gotten all my tires for the last 10 plus years.
Right.
And it's a lot of tires. I mean, I've ordered a couple tires from Summit, but generally most of my tires came from Discount.
Right.
That's a tire.
Yeah, I was the pair that went on the Shelby was $1,200 out the door, and this pair is $1,124. So
Not bad, not bad.
so yeah, I'm very happy. So I told
What size do you have on the
Mrs.
front?
I told Mrs. GTR Lifestyle to friggin' get the car registered and let's get some tires on it and let's put the car back on some corn.
Oh, nice. Corn.
Put it back on some corn.
I love that corn.
I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Everybody who rides in the car the way it is on pump gas is absolutely mesmerized. When I put that thing on corn, like Sublime will tell you, the car on corn, dude, is just—it's a self-guided missile, is all it is.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would never, ever, ever, ever hand the keys to anybody on that GTR unless I truly trust them, because that's a car right there that'll get you in trouble if you're not a fucking good, skilled driver. I mean, the all-wheel drive will save you to a point, but when you have a car that accelerates 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds on the street, you better have your shit together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think my wife went to Discount Tire once since we've been here for a
Right.
issue, but it's like an hour plus drive, whereas
Ooh.
it used to be 15 minutes or less. And I had like 3 of them I went to, and one I tried to go to the most, but when they weren't having some of the discounts I was getting with one of the
Honey,
car
can I get
shops I was
some
in, I
tea,
went to a different one.
Can I get some more tea, please?
Jeez, cleans your car, gets your tea.
Dude, I'm telling you, my wife is the bomb.
She is the bomb.
Listen, she washes my cars. She gets me a drink. What more can I ask for?
Oh, we lost GTR.
Oh, we did. What happened?
He just disappeared.
Go use the bomb.
That great Wi-Fi might have booted his butt.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need tires right now. I just hate that I don't have a discount tire near me for, it's kind of like I don't have
Sorry,
the
folks.
place I used to get
Operator
my
error.
windshield fixed. I don't remember what the name of the place is called right now, but we don't have
Wait.
one around here. The nearest one is Huntsville.
Or Blue, what are you talking about? Yours is, and I know this is a 10mm moment. I'll acknowledge that because I'm forgetting what we were talking about 30
I
seconds.
think
15
they're
seconds.
talking about grills, man. Smokers and grills.
Oh, okay.
Weber Grill.
Hey, did you guys check
Robert?
out Car Mob's friggin' van video?
Mm-hmm.
Power
Not
window.
bad, huh? I friggin' had Funky Stangs reach out and say a Fox body's actually riveted in. And I'm like, oh my God, that would be a whole world of F
Oh God, having
So
to
is
drill
it-
out all those rivets.
Hey, so is this 1970, 97 Chevy Silverado. They're riveted in also.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Funky reached out to me. And he's like, dude, you dodged a bullet on that. He said a Fox body's riveted in. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, when I
kidding
watched
me?
your video, I was like, God, I said Chrysler made that so simple.
I've
Yeah,
actually
they did.
drilled out rivets before to change out motors. So and usually when you replace them, they come with a nut and bolt set to replace.
See, that's
them.
all I ever put back in is nut and bolts. I never put rivets back in.
Oh, hell no. I ain't putting rivets
No,
back in.
I don't put
No.
rivets back in. I do
No,
a
I
nut
always use
and a lock.
5/16 nut and bolt.
But drilling out rivets sucks. it can go easy or it can be a pain in the ass.
Right?
Oh no, they're all
And a lot of the times the motor's not on the outside of the door like yours is. They're down inside where the damn glass is at.
I know, but that's easy, dude. All you gotta do is take a center punch, back the center out, drill it a little bit, and it's done, dude. Pull the motor.
Yeah.
out,
Some
you're
of
done.
them ain't that easy though. Try it on a
Oh, they're
97
all that
Silverado.
easy, Salty. They're all that easy. You just gotta
Oh
take
no.
your time. You can't be in a rush or you cut
Oh,
your damn hand.
I think
See, I done mine the easy way. I just took it to my cousin, gave him $50 and said, here, do it.
Yeah, I've done a lot of them, dude, and I've never had a problem. Like I said, just take a center punch, knock that pin out, drill, boom, 5/16 bolt, slap that thing back together, and it's like home run.
Oh, hey, Mr. Mach 1, I just want to let you know I did watch Lee's garage video today of you saying farewell. I gave you a like, but I did not comment due to the fact that I watched it on my TV. But I just wanted to let you know I did watch that video. Kind of a bittersweet moment, brother.
All right, it's kind of heartbreaking, dude. Been there 40 years.
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah, I
wow.
just wanted to let you know I did watch that, even though I didn't leave a comment.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Man,
Yeah,
we
I
need,
watched
we
the
need,
whole thing, man. I was like, man, that's got to be a bittersweet moment. Like, you're probably glad to get rid of the burden, but at the same time, you got a lot of history there.
I raised my kids out of that place, man.
Right.
yeah, we need to work out a trade before you finally do the deal. I need them front seats.
Too late.
All right, well,
Too late.
I need to send you my Benton seat. Just get those
we already
buckets.
signed that purchase agreement, baby.
But say it's the exact same color. All you gotta do is unbolt them and bolt it in, and nobody will know nothing.
I mean, listen, I worked there. We had that before I had my wife. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like you said, your dad bought it when you were 17, right?
Yes, I was 17, just out of high school.
Because I'm pretty sure you're going to dissolve that YouTube channel. So, I wanted to let you know I did catch that, man.
Yeah, that channel's going to go away soon. I'd probably just leave it hanging in the dust. If people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't.
Right.
Or just change the name of it and make it strictly for your grilling and shit like that. Your smoking.
Right.
No, I don't do
Because
that.
I'm telling you, those
You save
channels
it
do
for the
good.
memories, brother. Save it for the
Yeah,
memories. So you can
exactly.
go back 10 years later and go, you know what? I'm going to watch that video of me walking through Dad's yard, man.
Pain
Yeah.
in the ass, dude.
Yep.
All the pain in the ass I did waiting on getting things done to get the license back and everything. It took me 11 years to get the license back.
Right.
Wow.
Damn, that's a long damn time.
You know, it's funny. I've made all these YouTube videos, like 500 of them since I've had the freaking channel. And there are certain YouTube videos that Shelby friggin' still loves. And she'll go back and watch them over and over and over again. And it makes me so happy to know that there's almost like a video diary of my life that my daughter can go back and look at. You know what I mean?
And that has a lot to do with why I started doing videos too, besides me, because I was sick when I started doing them. You know
Right.
what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot to that too. But it is what it is, man. You know, Dad and I both going to get a little bit of money out of it, so it makes it nice. And
Move on to another chapter.
move on to
That's
another
right. One book closes, another one opens.
Yeah, well, I actually, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't going to say nothing until after the sale was final, but I did find a building on a piece of property that's local.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
a building and a piece of property.
Yes. If I can make a deal on that, then I may not build anything. I might just do that. It's
Okay.
close by.
And an ESS supercharger for the Mach 1 for Christmas.
There you go.
Something like that.
A nice ID 1030, ID 1050X injectors.
See, my personal opinion, I think that friggin' centrifugals belong on stick shift cars, and friggin' Roots positive displacement blowers belong on auto cars, man. They
You know what?
work
I can
better
agree
that
with
way.
that. I can agree with that.
I think they just work better
Yeah.
that way.
Probably, but I have a positive displacement on my manual. So
It's just too damn violent down low. That's the problem with those things. I mean, I love the positive displacement blowers. I've had 2 of them now, and I fucking love them. But they're very, very, very hard on drivetrain, especially when you're talking about shifting gears. You know what I mean?
I was hard on my drivetrain even before I put that on. So
And now you were like, watch me now.
here, hold my beer.
That's right. Here, hold my beer. So just so you guys know, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I did reserve time off for Ford Takeover.
Okay.
Whether or not I show up or not, all depends upon you know who. But I at least reserved the time. So if things go in my favor, I'll be there. If things don't go in my favor, I'll be here. So, you know, it's almost
Any
like
idea when you'll know.
I know when I'll know.
Good thing about it, regardless, you'll still be off work.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, you want to talk about cutting it close? 4 days before Ford Takeover, I'll know.
That's really close.
Wow, that is close.
I already told Sublime that if I come, I'm not even booking a hotel room until friggin' 4 days beforehand. So if you guys end up booking up all them hotel rooms and I can't stay with you guys, then I guess I'll just have to stay in the town down the road.
Or you could just be at the Holiday Inn Express across the street.
Well, I'm just saying though, if it happens to be that everything's filled up at those 2 hotels, I just happen to stay down the road or something.
I think there'll be room.
The prices on those hotels went way up since I booked.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta, good old Biden's got to make sure the Ukrainians get a retirement. So, we got to pay double for everything.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should.
pretty much. I'm glad I booked when I did, but I booked way, way early.
So, like I said, we'll know right before at the last minute. But at least we'll have a car that'll be roadworthy.
Yeah.
Have you already got it back yet?
Nope, we're still waiting for a part from South Carolina to show up. If the original owner wasn't a dipshit and didn't buy a car that was too much horsepower for him, he probably wouldn't have flown off the road and destroyed my front control arms. But here we are.
Here we are. Hopefully you get that part soon because I'm still waiting on a part since December.
Well, the parts that I need, there's only 8 of them in the entire United States. So
Well, the part I need, I don't think there are any in the United States.
that kind of sucks.
I was like, yeah, Peaks. I don't think there's none available.
But they're still building the 3 cars that use them, so they've got some somewhere.
It's time for another drink.
So,
And I don't give a shit who judges.
Another drink. Oh man, I'm only on my first. I'm lazy.
I'm going for number 3, brother.
I just grabbed one a minute ago.
Yeah,
But I think my one is like the size of your 3.
no.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, guys?
We were needing some more mics in here. We didn't have enough. It's just me.
Well, Mikey,
No, Mikey. Mike.
Good evening, Mike's Garage. Welcome to the live stream.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. GTR?
What's that link for? The booking?
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sure,
We
if they
got
have room
Mr.
still.
Mach 1, and we'll have to rename you Mr. GTR.
Oh, beautiful.
so how you liking that truck so far?
Dude, I'm loving the truck, man. It's perfect.
Good deal.
I to tell you what, I went through everything on it. I have no worries whatsoever about driving it to North Carolina.
Nice.
I mean, everything is sound. So, of course, I put together tools just in case, and everything else because you always do that. But yeah, I think I got a good rig to tow the Mustang out of town. Slowly tow it, but tow it out of town and go down to State Car Shows.
What do you mean slow? What do you mean slowly tow it?
Well, it's 4.62 valve, so it's only like 240 horsepower.
I still don't see why you said slowly tow it.
All right.
Pull that bitch down the road 70, 75, 80.
Shit, I don't know if it would do that.
Oh yeah, man, you ain't giving it enough credit.
Oh, that's what that was about, Blue. Okay, I got you.
Oh, you said your
More
wife
blue
was the
gauge.
bomb, and I said, mine is.
Okay, Gary, you understand that now?
Oh, okay, yeah.
All I know is if you say the wrong thing to a wife, they do become a bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Hey, you guys that are friggin' members of the
Hey,
channel.
you guys.
I am going to post a Gulf livery Fox body, and I don't know what year it is. I think it's a 79, but you gurus will know more than me. Before I make a short on it, I want to have the right year so I don't get criticized by the friggin' YouTube police. I'm going to probably post a picture of it tomorrow in the members chat. If you know what year it is, just let me know because the following day I'm going to make a short of it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Appreciate
Nice. Miss Carroll, 2005 F-150, 4.6 in a 4R70E. Little truck.
2005.
Good looking truck too.
Yeah, it's rust free. The frame, everything underneath is rust free.
Yeah, it's a good looking truck.
What's
Hell, even
Courtney doing?
Even the paint looks good on it. From
Yeah.
what I can tell just by pictures.
Oh no, she's pretty. She's
Are
pretty.
we going back to the electric company there, Ford Blue?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Hey, you guys.
Salty. Honestly, what I was thinking is go to a car show and then just have the truck next to the car and just have the trailer behind the truck.
Yeah.
Beside.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, they both look good.
Hmm. I don't know. I think in 2005, pull a car just fine. You're talking a flatbed trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flatbed.
So that's not a lot of weight.
Well, the max towing capacity of the truck with that engine and that rear end is like a little over 6,000 pounds, and when you figure the trailer in the car, it's going to be close to 6.
Really?
Get your aluminum trailer, man. Lighten
That's
up
a
your
heavy
load.
trailer.
Well, it
That's
would
what I'm
be
saying.
whatever that I rent. You know what I mean? So I guess
Yeah.
it would be aluminum what I would rent. You know what I
Like
mean?
the UPS trailers.
Yeah, I just get a U-Haul trailer, rent
Or,
something.
yeah, I meant U-Haul. Those aren't that heavy. They're actually
Yeah,
Oh,
those
you know, I like them.
light.
So Penske in U-Haul, the aluminum trailers, which is nice, but buying like a 16, 18-foot trailer that's aluminum these days open, Dude, you're looking at $6-7 for a new one.
I know it's crazy.
It ain't worth buying. Just rent it.
And no, mine ain't up for sale.
Yeah, I've got a 16-footer here, but it's not aluminum. It's still not heavy. It's like 1,700 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a 18-foot aluminum. I've had that damn thing for years.
They have the U-Haul has aluminum trailers now. In a lot of cases, I've pulled them a few times, and it's nice because you walk up to the front of them, you just lift them up and set them when they don't have anything
Yep.
on. You set them right on your ball. You don't have to use anything to move them. Just one hand, put it right on the ball.
What's up, Brosford?
But no, you're right. They're still Galv ones they're heavy. They're like they're over 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, so the ones that are wood, those are a lot lighter, right?
The wood top.
Yeah, it's
they're
according to how
over
old the
2,000.
trailer is, according to what kind of steel.
I don't know if they are or not because that wood's awful heavy. But you know what, Nate? I want to apologize, buddy. I didn't even see you pop on there. What's going on, man?
Not
Nathan
much.
here?
Just
What's up, Nate?
Oh, hey, Nate.
you guys were mid conversation. I've just been hanging out listening. I'm doing all right.
He's
That's right.
in the bushes, you guys.
Mm.
That truck will be fine, man. Give it more credit than what you think. That truck will snatch shit down the road.
It's the 4.6, right?
Yeah, 462 valve.
So, Mike, let's put it this way. I had a 1985 Ford pickup, two-wheel drive, with a 302 in it, and I pulled a 63 fastback out of Kentucky to Michigan. You'll have no problem pulling that Mustang with that truck.
All right, cool.
Just don't go through the mountains.
Well, that's the thing I'm talking about. I'm not talking about flat having problems. I'm talking about going through the mountains, going from, North
That truck's
Carolina
gonna
to
work.
Tennessee.
Hold on. What mountains?
Hey, let me tell you something. I took that truck up Jellicoe Mountain and backed it up backwards down in the mountains up in there, down in Kentucky. Trust me, I know exactly what it's about.
So it's funny is I remember growing up in the mountains in North Carolina and West Virginia and Kentucky and thinking they were big mountains. And then I moved out west and realized that those are small mountains and they're not hard to climb at all.
Like I said, to get that 63 Ford, I had to back that trailer up a 2-track going up the damn side of the mountain.
Wow.
I couldn't pull it up there and turn it around. I had to back it up there.
Yeah, baby, back it up.
That's one reason I like my big diesel is it goes up a mountain, no problem. But
Mr. Mark,
truck.
Mr. Mach 1, are you going to be in town this Friday?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get the group together. We'll go have a little friggin' dinner together, maybe.
All right.
I can't stay out super late. I got to work day shift in the morning, so I'm not staying out past the street lights for the most part. But maybe we can get together around maybe 6, 7 o'clock, go have dinner, maybe hang out at a car show for a few hours, and then I could be home and in bed by friggin' 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, we can do something like that.
Okay. I'll get in touch with you Thursday. Well, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you later on tomorrow and see what you got going on.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Gary must be eating ice cream.
I was just going to say the same thing, Salt.
He must be eating ice cream.
He's chomping away. What are we eating?
What are we eating?
Nuts.
Potato chips.
The kettle chips. I love kettle
Ooh,
chips.
I'm not a big fan of the kettles.
Me neither,
fine.
dude. They just too damn crunchy.
Yeah.
I love kettle chips.
I love them.
That's those and the Toms. Oh, love them.
All the Street Outlaws on Max. What?
I didn't know Street Outlaws was on Max.
Yeah, I didn't either. Thought they were exclusively on Discovery.
What don't Discovery own Max?
Oh,
I don't know.
It might.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be right. Somebody's drinking something.
So did a lot of you see the video that went national on national news of a guy that ended up running into the back of a tow truck that was angled down and flew over it and freaking landed on his side? And it was actually a guy. It wasn't a guy. It was a 21-year-old girl But dude, it's almost like one of those things where you're like, okay, this is my time in life to go for it. It's set up perfectly. The tow truck was literally flatbed, angled down, ready for a car to go on it with nothing behind it. And this car hit it at probably 70 miles an hour. Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
see that. 'Cause I don't
Oh,
watch
really?
the
That is awesome, dude. I want to see
news.
that.
Gotta find that.
yes. Look up the video. Just look up the video. Car runs into back of tow truck. I guarantee it'll pull it right up. Oh, too funny.
I just can't wait till tomorrow gets here.
Going on
Share
tomorrow.
this video.
War in the Woods.
Tow truck
War in the
in
Woods start
Georgia?
tomorrow. No, War in the Woods start tomorrow.
See, Poor Blue saw it. Poor Blue, can you find that and share it for me, bud?
Tim saw it too.
Down in Georgia too.
Yeah,
I found the
21-year-old
news,
girl.
I haven't found the video.
Oh yeah, she got messed up good, Brailsford. Landed on the side, probably with no seatbelt on.
You're boring.
Body
She probably
cam
went
video.
slamming.
Just because we in the Hicks down here don't mean we don't obey the damn seatbelt law.
Well, some states don't have that stupid seatbelt law.
I know Georgia
I thought
does.
all those states had that law.
I thought it was mandatory all nationwide now.
I
So
found it.
salty.
Yes, sir.
I got to talk to you on something. So we
All
had
right.
a conversation before, and when we were talking about trucks, and I said, you know, some of the Ford trucks, the models that I was looking at,
Oh,
if you get into an accident, the whole cab crumples up. You want to know what you told me? You said, well, when it's your time, it's your time. So if you wear a seatbelt or not, if it's your time, it's your time.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, so you can't run like me. I don't buy a car. I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, not everybody else. I don't buy my car for the safety numbers on it, how good it is in the impact or whatever. I look at it like this: when an old man upstairs calls your number, I don't give a damn if you're riding in a tank. You're gonna go when he calls your number. It doesn't matter.
Now, me, I look at crash tests. I want to see what am I getting myself in.
that was a Dukes of Hazzard moment if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Hazard, man.
Can
The
you?
only problem, the only difference though, is that tow truck was not the same tow truck that was in Gone in 60 Seconds. That tow truck that she hit there, it had like a wind blocker on the front of the bed, which is really what was her demise. If it would have been a same style truck as like what was used in Gone in 60 Seconds, she actually might have made that. You know, because if you go look at that video again, she basically starts getting crazy out of control as soon as it hits that freaking wind blocker on the front.
It's amazing because it's the cops get it on video because they're for the accident that the tow truck was there for.
Yeah.
And so one of their body cams got the full thing.
I talked to Funky earlier this morning. I said it was one of three things. Either this person just didn't see the truck and wasn't paying attention, they were drunk, or they said, you know what? This is my chance to always do this. We're going for it. Let's see what we can do here.
Oh my
The
God.
article on that, I would say she was probably on her cell phone.
Yeah,
You know what? And that would probably be a very good bet.
Probably right.
Hey, Sublime, are you putting new tires on your Shelby?
What kind of car
Fronts.
is that?
Fronts?
Yeah.
Okay.
At Ford Takeover.
When you do the rears again, you're going to go R888s again?
Probably not, only because next year I'm going to try to have it where I can just run the ET Street SSs on the street all the time.
Oh.
And keep a set of 4S's on the rear of the other wheels for this way. If I need to go out of town, I got ones that'll last longer mileage.
Right. I don't think the friggin' Michelins last any longer than the friggin' R888s.
They don't.
Nope.
No.
I had R888s on the friggin' 19 Mustang, and I'll tell you what, after driving it for 5,000 miles plus, they still had plenty of rubber on them.
Yeah, but did you drive those 888s long distance?
I don't think it matters about how hard or how long you drive them. It's about how hard you drive them.
Well, I mean, the 888Rs that I had, the 325s, didn't last me more than 5,000 miles on the 500.
And we're talking about you driving.
Yeah, I'm finna say you're not like every average driver out there.
Does
You drive the
anybody ever
dog shit
seen
out of your
Sublime
car.
drive a car before? Come on. That don't surprise anybody, bro. Come on.
I mean, the faster that you drive,
If
the
you
faster
think you're
it's
going to
gonna
sit
wear.
here and try to make the tire look bad, you're high as a kite.
And you probably will be 100% correct. He
If it
probably
weren't
is.
for that tire, Sublime would be bad.
Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm a friggin' tire connoisseur. I've ran a friggin' million of them. And I'll tell you what, dude, them R888s, in my opinion, if you want the best of both worlds, handling and traction, there's nothing better. And they last a pretty decent amount of time, especially compared to the Michelins. And I've driven them in the rain. As long as you don't get too stupid with the car, it'll be perfectly fine.
Well, I have to say that I've ran ET streets on the street in the rain. I've done it all.
Yep.
I never had a problem with them either. But
dude, drag rails are
those
fantastic in the rain, bro.
Those R888s to me look like a damn truck tire.
I love them, man. They hook up so damn good on the street. It's not even funny.
Have you run the NTO5s also, and what do you think with the comparison?
I think Nitto makes a shit tire after 700 horsepower.
Oh, I'm going to tell you something. Leave Niddles alone.
Yep, I think Nitto. I mean, if you have under 700 wheel horsepower, sure. I think Nittos are a fantastic tire. We're talking about big boy league here. If you're making 700 rear wheel horsepower or more, you need a friggin' R888 or a straight up drag radial.
I'm going to tell you something. Nitto tires, just leave them alone, period. I don't care if you got 200 horsepower or 800 horsepower.
Gary's like, there's shit tires from the word go.
That's my Mustang.
Here's the thing. I ran the Nitto tires on my Neon SRT4, and it made 500 front wheel horsepower, and they did really good. My GTR, when I bought it, came with friggin' NTO, what are they, the NT 555s, and they're all the way around in the car. And they did, well, you gotta remember, I got all-wheel drive, so they did really good on the car at 625 horse. When the car went to friggin' 900, they were junk. So we're putting R888s on the back right now and not in the front, only because the fact that Biden's raping us, and I don't have, $4,000 or was it like $2,400 laying around for a set of tires. So the front tires on the GTR still have a ton of life left. So we're going to put a set of 325s on the back. We're going to go from 315 to 325s on the back, and I'm going to try to get another summer out of the front on the Nittos. But the plan is to eventually have R888s on all four corners.
They actually canceled.
I'm going to tell you something. You put a Nitto on the back of a Mustang, they ain't worth a shit.
I agree with you 100%.
What's that?
You ain't getting no argument out of me, Mr. Mach 1.
Gary's like, that's a hard fuck no.
I agree with him.
5Rs
I would never put Nittos on my friggin' rear-wheel drive car.
We put them on Kim's Cobra, her Terminator, and I'm telling you, that was the worst mistake we ever done. We had to take them off. I went and got the Mickey Thompsons.
Yep.
Never had a problem since.
Yep.
Those Nittos.
I used Nittos on the Roush. I had a good experience with them, actually. I had the NT555s in the rear and the NT55G or G or whatever GR they were, I forget, in the fronts. They
how many times did you street race those at a dead dig?
No, from a dig, no.
None.
Not with the Roush.
None. They junk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I used the NTO 5Rs on mine for the last 3 years until I still have them on my car, but I have them on for daily driving now, not for the track.
Yeah, Pinks, you should be rolling on nothing but a drag radial or an R888.
I have
You're
now,
in the 900 horsepower club. Like, there's only two tire choices.
When I'm drag racing, I have the ET Street Rs on there.
Yes, super fast. It did come with Cooper. I still have those Coopers in my garage, super fast, with about only 1,500 miles on them.
Yeah, the GTR is just short of the 900 horsepower club, but it behaves like it makes over 900, so it counts.
Poor Blue just said Nittos and my fucking buddies don't get along.
No, Nitto's junk. Like I said, my GTR came with them, and with the all-wheel drive, they're okay. But I've gotten to the point now where the car makes so much power that their rear tires are useless. It's like driving on a pair of worn-out tires. So,
Look, I got those Cup 2s on the back of the Mach 1, and they're better than the Nittos.
I agree.
Those are good tires. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Cup
still,
2s are meant to do 300 miles an hour.
Yes. Yes. Those
And
are
I'm not
great.
even exaggerating. Like, I'm being legit. Like, they're meant to go that fast.
Yep. That's what Koenigsegg uses for their top mile an hour runs.
Right. When they're going to do them 250, 300 mile an hour runs, that's what they use, them Cup 2s.
Yep. Well, now the Cup 2Rs, they came out with those. Which are a boatload of money. They're probably like $700 a freaking tire.
It looks like the MTO5s were discontinued.
Not surprised.
NT05Rs.
No, the regular NTO5s.
No, I'm saying the NT05Rs are what I have.
Yeah. I think they still make the Rs. I'm not sure, though.
Well, I know that a couple of years back, I know the proxies, they were talking about stopping the R888s, and so many people bitched about it.
Oh, you can't stop that tire. It's the best tire in the market.
They were going to quit making them.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But
now, I heard there's one other tire company out there that I heard makes another street tire that is better than the R888, but it doesn't handle as good as the R888. But I can't remember the company.
Did it begin with an A?
I like what TireX says: racetrack and autocross only for the 888Rs.
Yeah, right. I mean, the R1s are badass also. You know, they have the R1s. Toyo makes the R1s. But the problem with that is if you get stuck in the rain, you've got nothing but a slick and 2 grooves.
Wait, you mean, what about the Toyo RRs?
That's what I'm talking about. The Toyo RRs are freaking better than the R888s, but you're talking about a tire that's got 2 grooves in it.
Yeah. And no channeling.
Yeah, there's no water channeling at all. I want a tire that at least, I mean, I don't like to drive my cars in the rain, but let's face it, there's always that once in a great while where you're out having a good time and you get that freak summer storm that lasts a half an hour. You at least want to have a decent tire for that crap.
Well, I don't have a problem with any tire because I'm not even in the 150 horsepower club.
Look,
so
wheelchair tires don't count, bro.
Well, hey, that's what I'm telling you. This little 2.3 in this Ranger, I ain't worried about no tires. This some bitch ain't spinning them anyway.
Yeah, the thing about it is that when you're picking a tire for a car, you got to pick a tire that's going to suit you for your type of driving.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So where the R888s work for him, they may not work for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't like the looks of them because, like I said, to me, they look like a damn truck tire.
Yeah, I love them. But, you know, you're right. You're 100% right, Mr. Mach 1. You know, and not everybody needs an R888. You know what I mean? If you're not, and here's what I tell people all the time. If you're not making over 700 wheel, you don't need a tire of that caliber. I mean, you can run that tire, but you don't need it. You know, people that make over 700 wheel, they need a tire like that, or else it's just a spin fest, you know?
Continental.
I think Continental makes junk tires.
I disagree.
I'm going to tell you something. Continental make good tires when you got cars for resale.
Oh, I bet. I bet, but I'm talking about like for high performance tires. I don't think they're that great. I've ran them before.
Have you tried the Extreme Contact Force?
The Extremes are pretty nice.
Yeah, I had Continentals on a car before. I think I had them on a Fusion, and dude, all they did was spin. I didn't like them.
I've never had any luck with them.
Right, same here.
I used
never
to
had
sell
a problem with them. I have about 10 sets of them outside right now.
Well, Mike, if you used to sell them, that's probably why we don't like them.
That's not nice. Not nice.
Believe this or not, that's what's on my mom's Crown Vic is Continental, but for that type of car,
yeah, but it's a Crown Vic, bro. That's like a 200 horsepower land yacht. You don't need
exactly. For that type of car, they work great on that car.
Look, I thought we were talking about performance tires. If we're talking about economy tires, then yeah, sure, a Continental's a fine tire. But I thought we were talking about like performance tires for like Mustangs.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have nothing that performs, so I'm good.
That's what she said.
Believe me, I've been told.
Hey, Salty. Hey, in Carmob's video, did you hear Salty crowing in the background?
Yes, I did.
I bet you laughed your guts out when you heard
I was
that.
dying laughing. I was like, get him, boy.
Isn't the Conti Extreme tires good for a road course?
Which tires?
I couldn't.
Now,
tell you.
Pinks would have to tell us. Pinks would have to
The
tell us
ones I
that.
have, the ones
So-
I have are made for road course. They're the Extreme Contact Force.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are made with Hoosier compounds, and they're pretty good. But they're road course tires. But I don't have them for my Mustang. I have them for the Focus.
Yeah, Ford Blue Gauge. I bought beadlocks when I had the 19 S550, but I also planned on taking that car to 1200 rear wheel horsepower, and it just never happened.
Well, Blue, you know what? I don't know if I can agree with that.
Oh, really?
Because, well, no, I'm talking about with his statement.
I know. I read it.
You don't need beadlocks for a Fox body under 1,000 horsepower. I don't agree with that, because I've had cars under 1,000 horsepower, and shooting it with a big shot of nitrous. I've needed beadlocks.
Oh yeah, off the line, that thing hit like a fucking ton of bricks.
Oh yeah. I've had tires. I've had the wheel spin inside the tire before.
And I'm going to tell you something. This is another thing, again, that it depends on what you're doing and how you're running that car.
Yep.
Because if you're making a big hit, like Carmob said, off the line like that, and you got a stick shift, you're shocking that suspension, you need beadlocks.
Yep.
I have beadlocks on.
Damn, Ford Blue. My salty cock is still being a dick. Damn.
You know, Salty, one of these days you need to meet your alter ego.
Well, I hope that son of a bitch is hung better. I hope he's hung better than me.
If he meets his alter ego,
Oh, here it is.
he'll run from himself.
He'll run from it.
You're probably right.
Oh, that shit would be funny as hell. Salty chasing Salty. I'd have to get that on video. That'd make a good short.
And another thing is, though, Ford Blue Gauge, to be honest with you, I've used bead screws my whole life and never had a problem. You know, in my Fox body, I was 750 horsepower to the wheel. I had no problem running bead screws.
See, my thing, I never owned a set of beadlock wheels. I've always done like the old school. We just screw the damn
That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about right there.
That's all I ever did. I've never owned a set of beadlock wheels. So
yeah, on the 19 I had beadlocks. On my Fox body, I never ran beadlocks, but that car never made more than probably maybe 400 and change horsepower. I don't know, had what, GT40 heads, F-cam, Vortec blower on probably 10 pounds of boost, 373 gear, built AOD with a 2000 stall. I'm guessing that my Fox body made right around 400 and probably 25 to 450 horse.
yeah, but you know what? That is a fun car to drive on the street.
Damn straight it was, brother.
Like I said, a lot of people said 700-800 horsepower, but dude, you could take a 450 horsepower.
But a Fox body's so goddamn light, though.
And they're so nimble, and that's
They're
what
so
makes it so much damn fun at low horsepower.
That's what I have on the back of mine for the drag strip.
You know, we talk all these big horsepower numbers, 700, 800, 1,000 horsepower, but our cars weigh 4,000 pounds. You know, back in the day when your car weighed, 3,100 pounds and you had 400 or 500 horsepower, dude, that thing was a missile.
Dude, it felt awesome.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
My notchback ran good. I got a lot of guys on the street with that car. And the guys that was running the big 1,000 horsepower or 900 horsepower, I was beating them because they couldn't get traction on the street.
Were you
That's
stick
right.
or auto, Gary?
I was an automatic.
Okay.
What's that
AOD
old
or
saying, Gary?
C4?
I had
What's that old?
I had a 5,000 stall in that car.
No shit. Nice.
Had a 456 rear end in that car.
Nice.
I'm telling you, dude, the old saying is always true. Spinning ain't winning.
Nope. Spinning ain't winning, brother.
And lifting ain't winning either. You know what I'm saying? When you're pulling the wheels off the ground, dude, you gotta feather that thing down or you're gonna break everything.
That's why
It's okay if the wheels only come up 2 or 3 inches because it's not a big deal. But when they start bringing them way up, when they throw the center of gravity off the car, and it really starts messing shit up at that point.
But I mean,
there's nothing wrong with hovering the front tires.
No,
You start fucking pulling that front end up like a teeter-totter. That's bad.
So
well, you wait till tomorrow night, brother. You're gonna see a lot of that.
Listen,
Hi, Mike.
When you're on the street, dude, it's a whole different story than being on that track.
Yes,
Damn
sir.
right it is. 100%.
Yes, sir.
Whole different story.
Yes, sir.
But Gary, I have seen people on the street put them on the bumper before.
Oh, hey, listen, when I launched, that car come off the ground, probably like you said, 2-3 inches, and it would come and it would just slowly, once I get in and hit that second gear, it drop down and go.
Yeah, it's just like car mobs or yeah, that shirt says hooking and booking.
Hey,
Later,
fellas,
Michael.
Yeah,
Have a good
car
one,
mob
sir.
shirt's friggin' badass, no doubt about it.
Yes, sir, Pinks.
it's about 10 o'clock, and I do have to get up at 5. So
Oh, come on, man. My day off. I'm on the couch chilling, and you're going to end this shit?
I
You
am
damn
so sorry.
dick.
I've been on for 2 hours now, and I do have to. I've been getting up at 5 a.m. every morning.
Salty, go live for an hour. Come on, bro. Keep the party alive.
Yeah, I'd love to, but yeah, I got
Me
some
go
stuff I
live?
gotta get done
No,
before I
not
get
you.
going.
No, Salty. Well, I ain't going to ask Sublime. He's going to come up with an excuse not to.
Dude, I've been up since 5 a.m. and I have to
See?
get up at 5:45 tomorrow, and I still have to freaking go shit, shave, and shower.
All right, fine, bitches.
So now GTR lifestyle, if you want to do a private, then let's do a private.
I would, but
Hey.
who are we going to invite? You got to send the friggin' laundry list out, brother.
Well, shit, Salty, me, who
Yeah,
else?
there you go. I know for a fact, me and Gary, 100%.
Hey, you send my ass a link. I'm there, brother. I didn't even go to bed this morning until 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I'm not going to stay on long because I got to go to bed too, but I'm not ready to go to bed right this second.
Like I said, man, hour, half an hour, whatever. If anybody here wants to hang out with Mr. Mach 1, Salty, and I, raise your hand now.
Vaughn, you coming
There you
over?
go. Hey, if you want to hang out, just put a 1 in the chat.
That's it. Put a 1 in the chat, Mr. Mach 1. I'll send you a link.
Send me a link. I'll pop in for a little bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll send Lifestyle a link and Salty
Okay.
a link and Sublime a link, and you guys get everybody else.
Let's say there's Barbecue Mike. He just tapped in.
Okay.
Barbecue Mike wants to hang out. Cool. How about 91 Mustang?
91 Mustang.
Mr. Markey. Yep. Mark just popped in there.
Facebook.
I feel like we're taking a vote here.
Ford Blue Gauge, maybe stupid fast truck.
Oh, you need the Rolodex for this.
Super fast trucks in. Mark's in. Blue's in.
Sweet.
If there was only somebody that had all these people's numbers.
I already said
Yes, Sublime.
Who's hosting it?
Yeah, you spoke up. That means you got a host.
That's awesome.
I ain't hosting shit.
Just send me the link and I'm there, fellas. I'm there.
Oh,
I'm
my
not going to
Lord.
bed till at least probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Who's going to host it?
Mr. Mach 1, I think.
Oh, okay. I think he said he's sending the link on what, Facebook, right?
Oh, MJI said he's in.
All right.
Jesus. Now I got to freaking get a pen and a piece of paper and remember all this. Hold on. I better start screenshotting all these.
This is preparing
Yep.
you for being a boss at work, Sublime. Get hot.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We only giving you your trial runs here.
That's
if you
right,
fail,
brother.
If
I'm
you
already
fail,
a
you
boss.
can't get
I don't gotta
fired.
prove myself.
If you fail, you can't get fired.
I'll do a fucking screenshot. There we go. Okay.
Damn thing's supposed to be off.
Man, the alcohol's flowing tonight, fellas.
Did Gary already bounce out? Oh,
I
he
think
did.
you did. Just set it up. I got to get this damn multiple in my damn
All right,
house.
Pinks. I'll let you get out of here.
All right, Pinks. Appreciate you, buddy.
You have a great night, brother. Thanks for having me on. We're going to go private. We'll catch you later, brother. Peace out.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for being here.
All right. Everybody have a good night.
But, I am getting kind of tired.
It has to be fast or I'm crashing for Blue says.
Y'all take it easy.
All
All right,
right.
you too,
later,
buddy.
guys.
Come on, girl.